Well, let's talk. Let's talk. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Jonah TV for life. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe. Let's talk about it. You know, people gonna get crashed out even more. People just losing their minds. You know, their mind all messed up. You know, I see ring of videos about this young man's crashing out. He mad because the other person told him go get a job. And you don't receive benefit food stamps. You know? It's sad about young man is he don't want to get a job. He don't want to work. You know? He looking for a handout. And he's unable. This young man just crashing out because the food stamp was off. He mad because other content creator, making fun of people who don't want to work. But it's more to it. Donald Trump gonna solve that problem, and all of a sudden he changed his mind. And the government, the food SNAP program is now open. It's still closed until the government shutdown end. Some of y'all say, well, Jonah, what do you mean he changed his mind? I mean, he changed his mind. He said he's going to solve that problem. Saying it's going to be the issues pretty soon. And all of a sudden, he changed his mind till the government shutdown is over. And I know a lot of y'all people going crazy. And a lot of y'all people going to crash out even more. And y'all just going to Walmart and steal something. And I see it on the news. Lady, robbed that white woman to take the food from the lady while she was out the Walmart. She was out the Walmart. A black fat woman, it took her food out the lady basket and put them on the trunk. Y'all seen that. And everybody saw it. And I heard about 2 black women was arrested for stealing at Walmart. You see, that's the problem with y'all guys. Y'all just don't want to get a job. All y'all do just break the law, decided to steal. And I just listened to the guy named Matt. He's a blind guy. Y'all don't know who he is. You know what I'm saying? And he will, let you know what's going on. And he said Donald Trump, he changed his mind about the food stamps. And you just have to wait till the shutdown ends. But I don't know when it's going to be over. I don't know. Probably going to be next month. Or they're probably going to be next year. And don't get mad at me. I just report the news. So you think I made that up? I'm gonna let him decide to speak. Let you know what's going on. All right. And I keep telling you guys, are you gonna find you a job, or you want to stay home being starved? See, y'all ladies, single moms, you have a kid, having any children in your home, and no man. What's up with that? Why, as you as a woman, don't have a man in your house, and you had for the kids, and you the main one to raise, and you complain about the food stamp? Where's your husband? Why you don't have a husband in your home to provide for your needs? Why you don't have a husband? I was about to do videos about, you know, about Danielle. Y'all don't know who she is, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead just, play the tapes, cause y'all not gonna be very happy. I know. I'm gonna go ahead and just play anyway. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe to YouTube channel, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe. All right, here they go.
Same situation going forward, and well, is this something that they can actually do? Let me talk you through the details. The president just posted on Truth Social today, just moments ago. He posted on Truth Social indicating that food stamps will not be distributed until the government is reopened, okay? Which is super interesting because yesterday we had that filing that was submitted from USDA to the courts, as requested over the weekend, to basically send out their plan to fund the food stamp program either in its entirety with full benefits or partial payments to go out to beneficiaries by Wednesday, okay? Now, obviously, we heard out of USDA and the $4.65 billion that they have available, and that they're going to be sending out 50% worth of benefits, which could take days, weeks, or even months to get that money out. Now, the president just writing on Truth Social today, moments ago, that he's completely flipping on this and saying they will not be sending out food stamp benefits.
What does that mean to flipping? That means he changed his mind. Okay? He changed his mind. He just had to wait till, the shutdown is over. But like I say, we don't know when the shutdown is over. So y'all guys, you're just sitting there and wait for the government to end. But I don't think this is going to possibly happen. You need to get up your tail and get a job. What's wrong with get a job? You know what I'm saying? The Bible says if you don't work, you don't eat. And look what happened, you guys. Y'all starving. Y'all make yourself starving and looking dumb and crying to the government. That's crazy. That's crazy. And I see the white lady in social media, crashing out. And I see another white lady crashing out, on a police officer because she's stealing at the store. She don't want to work. None of y'all don't want to work. Y'all just complain. Y'all just live by the food stamp. I'm telling y'all, the food stamp is not going to be longer. I'm keep telling you guys. You need to get up your tail and go get a job to provide for your family. What's wrong with that?
Until the government reopens. Now, why do we care? Well, first off,
I studied the 10 most powerful empires of the last 500 years, and the last 3...
Well, we care a lot because this is not a good situation, right? We basically got confirmation. We thought that we had this thing practically wrapped up here based on the filing that was submitted to the courts yesterday. Kind of had an idea that this was going to be wrapped up relatively soon. But here's the situation. We're still in the government shutdown. In fact, to be fair with you, right now today, We are tied for the longest government shutdown in the history of this country. We're tied. The last one was exactly this many days long as well. If we go into a government shutdown tomorrow, as in we're still in the shutdown tomorrow, we will be at a new record long government shutdown in the history of this country. But besides that, let's talk about the other details about this, because we got some new information out today, this morning, from lawmakers with a tentative timeline as far as when the government could reopen. Now, before I say this, I want to preface this by saying, we don't know. We don't know when the government's going to reopen. We have no idea. We don't know. President doesn't know. Lawmakers don't know. It all comes down to the voting, okay? But this is speculation based on what the lawmakers are negotiating and what they foresee with this, okay?
He say he don't know when the government gonna reopen. You know, he don't know. I don't know, but I really don't care, because I'm not gonna crash out, okay? I'm not gonna crash out. So you guys, you know what I mean, go get a job. Go get a job, man. And y'all ninjas out there, all that crying, talk about Donald Trump this, Donald Trump that. First of all, you need to get up your tail and do something about yourselves. Stop looking for handout too damn much. You able people, young man, you need to get up your tail and get a job. And if people ain't pay you enough money, go find you another job. It's that simple. They got a lot of jobs opening all over the world for you to search. Lot of jobs. Lot of jobs. You know what I'm saying? Why are you crying for? This is ridiculous. Why are you crying for? Stop thinking about people the way they say on social media. You need to focus on your life, your health. If you don't want to be starved, you need to get up and go get a job like anybody else. Go get a job. And I know you're going to get mad at me, do videos about me and all that. I really don't care, because I'm not like you guys. Okay? I'm not crashing out. Yeah, I got food still. Mine's off, but I don't know what's going to be on this week. Who cares? Because I got money. I ain't got nothing to lose. I ain't complain. I work. How come you not? You better get a job. You better do something about yourself. Gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump changed his mind, and he just, saying on a post, you gotta wait till government ends. Who knows? Who knows? But I don't think it's gonna be open. It ain't gonna happen. The next system is gonna be a mark of the beast, because a lot of y'all gonna take the mark of the beast, because a couple of years later, this year, whatever, the one world order is going to be mark of the beast. And all of y'all going to take it. Because I know y'all don't have no choice to take it. Stay away from the food stamp, right? So guys, that's all I have to say. It is what it is. So what you guys going to do? Donald Trump, he changed his mind. So guys, what you guys gonna do? Are you gonna sit in there and let your kids starve? Or you wanna get up and work? It's your choice. Remember, the Bible says, if you don't work, you don't eat. I know you're not following the Most High. You can't tell me you got God in your life. How can you tell me you got God in your life and you being lazy? And complain all the time. You're not following the Most High. If you follow the Most High, you should not complain and crash out and stealing something at the Walmart. What kind of God you been following and go to the store and steal something, and now you see anybody go shopping, you want to take something from them? That's nasty work. What kind of God you follow? Now they got other men on YouTube talk about they're going to do something to somebody just because people tell them, oh, you got to get a job and all this and that. And you mad at that person because they make the fun of talking about the lady was don't want to do nothing, whatever the stuff is. He say, dude, you the one being evil. You talk about people in a content creator was evil just because they tell them go get a job. Y'all, bro, go get a job. You young, you about like between 19, 20 years old, go get a job, bro. It ain't make no sense for you to sit down in a car and don't do nothing looking for a handout. Really? Come on, man. You better get up your butt and work. Some part of your family. And I wonder why ladies don't respect y'all ninjas. Because you're looking for a handout. You're supposed to be a man. You're supposed to be a man and supposed to be provide for yourself and your family. Make money. What's wrong with make money? What's wrong with you go work? If you don't like the job, go find you another job. They got a lot of perfect jobs all over the world. Y'all just have to go through struggle. Ain't nobody going through. I'm going through struggle. You know what I'm saying? I pay my bills. Every time paying bills and do what I had to do, my money's short. It happens all the time. But I still get money. I work hard. I work very hard. We are going through hard times. But y'all, you need to get up your butt and do something. You can expect the government to be open. You never know it's going to be open or not. You never know it's going to be open to 2027. I'm just telling you what I know. The other government going to be open. It's going to be Mark of the Beast. So, are you going to look for a job? Or you want to sit down and be lazy and cry all day? I'm out.